Hello, my most amazing artist. I wanted to get on here to teach you guys how to draw a realistic eye because I know a lot of you guys asked me while we were in school to teach you guys how to do this. So I thought now would be the perfect time. I'm going to start by drawing a circle with another circle on the inside and then one more circle inside of that. This is something that's a little more advanced. So if you're having trouble, don't worry about it, just practice. You definitely don't have to draw this. I thought I would just teach you anyways. You're going to draw those 3 lines. Make sure the top one kind of crosses inside the eye, and then we're going to draw a curved edge on the top, another curved line on the bottom, and that one touches the bottom. And then on the left side, we are going to draw the tear duct where our tears come out of, and you're rounding that out. And make sure you pause it because I know I'm going really, really fast. And then you're going to erase all of those lines that are extra. And then the top of the eyeball is also extra. We're going to erase that one. And then we are going to add a line for the top eyelid and then a line at the bottom of the eye, and this is where the bottom eyelashes come out. Next, we're going to color in the pupil black. And then after you color that in, you are going to be adding where the colors are on your eye, and it kind of looks like it's a flare of color coming out, like a star bursting. I don't know how to describe it. But if you look closely at someone else's eye or at your eye in the mirror, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And this is something that really makes the eye look realistic. And we want to make sure that we keep the pupil nice and black in the center, and then adding those little bursts of lines coming out of the pupil. And then we're going to add shading right around the edge of the eyeball. And if you need help with shading and don't remember how to shade from when I taught you in class, there's definitely lots of videos on YouTube that teach you how to shade if you want to go back to those. I'll probably make a video on how to shade and post that for you guys as well if you want to go back to the basics. And then at the top, we're going to add a little bit of shading right along the line. And then on the bottom line, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more shading. Then on the eyelid, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to scribble in some shading all around the eye, just like this. And then if you rub your fingers across this, it does the same thing, kind of smooths it all out for you and gets rid of all those crazy lines. And when you smooth it out, sometimes you can lose definition. So I went ahead and added some of those darker lines back in to make it pop. Next, we are going to add the eyelashes. On the right side, the eyelashes curl up like this. And then the closer you get, you'll see that I turn. My eyelashes turn in another direction. And this is important because it makes it look more realistic. And the same thing for the bottom eyelashes. If you look at your eyelashes in the mirror, you'll see what I'm talking about. And for the eyelashes, it's just something that you kind of have to keep layering and adding to. And it takes a long time. I've been doing this for a very long time, so I can do it very quickly. But for you guys, this is something where you're just going to have to slowly add in all those little eyelashes. You can't just shade it in because this is what makes it look realistic, all those different pencil marks. And then the same thing for the lower lashes. You're going to add those in slowly and layer them as well. And then we are going to add the lines to where our eyebrow would be. And I just kind of penciled it in. And if you look at your eyebrow, that's the easiest way to see it. And then the same thing we did for the eyelashes, we're going to do for the eyebrow, where you add in all of those hairs. And if you were to just shade in the eyebrow and color it in one color, it would not look as realistic as adding all these little hairs. You're just going to add the hairs until the eyebrow's done, all in the same direction. I just want to let you guys know that this is something that's very difficult. It's something that's going to take a lot of time and practice. And one of the best ways to learn how to do something is by practice. So the more that you do something, the easier it'll become. So practice makes perfect. I love when I draw something in a sketchbook for the first time, if I label it with the date and even putting try number 1 on it. That is something that you can do, and then the more that you try it, the more you practice it, the better you'll get. I love you guys.